It's the way you look in my eyes. How I feel is beyond words can describe. How you ignite this fire so.
What's good, y'all? It's your guest, Sis Erica Vane, back again with another Insecure video. And in this video, we are breaking down season 1, episode 5. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. We gonna start off really hot. This is the dang on cheating episode. Issa does the unthinkable in this episode, and when I rewatch it back, this is really like one of my favorite episodes of the entire series. My #1 favorite episode is the Issa and Lawrence episode in season 4. Just preface this, so once we get there, y'all, I don't know, that video might be an hour long because there's so much that I love about that episode. However, this episode is definitely like top 5 for me for sure, just in how they carried the story beats, how they shot a lot of the things. Like Melina did her thing directing this episode, but also just the dichotomy of like what was actually happening on screen or what was happening in the story between Molly, Issa, and Lawrence specifically through this episode. It was truly chef's kiss, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, I didn't enjoy watching Issa make this mistake, but it is Daniel, and he was looking how he was looking, and he was talking how he was talking, and she was feeling how she was feeling, right? So I just had to get that little preface out the way. We start the episode off with Molly and the guy that we saw her meet in episode 4 on the League app, and she is still keeping the same energy that she had the doctor dude. Like, she's being a little overly pressed, trying to get him to agree to go to Jamal and Diana's engagement party because she doesn't want to go there solo, which is understandable. This is her Asian coworker who is engaged to a black man, and earlier on in the series we saw her have a conversation with her like black men don't be checking for black women anymore. So there's like already that thing there, and then we know that Molly is like hopelessly out of love, right? Like she's really pursuing a relationship and can't seem to make any of these guys stick. That's like her overall issue throughout the episode. Issa starts the episode off with one minor issue and ends the episode with a major issue. Because Daniel came to Career Day last episode and spoke to kids and told them about her rapping, they actually found the Broken Pussy rap from episode 1. Somebody put it online, and now Issa is stressing out because she don't want her boss to see, and she don't want these kids to be rapping the rap that she did. And it's just like, Issa, calm down, girl. It ain't that serious. Relax. She spends half of the episode trying to get everybody that she knows to help her get this video taken down, but she don't know who posted. She don't even know how it got there. She's literally going off the deep end in this episode, and it forces her to reach out to everybody, including Daniel. Red flag #1. Y'all supposed to be keeping y'all distance, because what did Molly say? He is your Achilles dick, sis. Like, you cannot be out here just interacting and frolicking in Inglewood with Daniel, especially frolicking while he's trying to help save something for you. Like, save your day in reference to this dang on video. So this was already red flag #1. Now, Lawrence in this episode, golly, they really just went ahead and was just like, Issa finna do this. We gonna make sure that Lawrence is on the right track and y'all have nothing to say about him. He is working. When little Tasha comes to Best Buy with her little cleavage popping, booty poking, heels looking mad cute, talking about let's go get some jalapeno poppers, he's like, no, I got a girlfriend. He sits down at Roscoe's to talk to Chad, and Chad recently got engaged, and Chad reinforces like, y'all can work y'all stuff out together. He's telling him that they're good, they're moving in the right direction. We getting the whole setup of like, yes, Lawrence is in this and he's on the way up. He not on the couch no more. He not wearing those little raggedy sweatpants no more. They are communicating as a unit. We are all good. All systems go. Whew. But no, because Issa. But before I even get there, because Issa is reaching out to everybody, right, to try to get this video taken down. She goes to Molly, you my lawyer, I want my video taken down. Issa, who posted the video? I don't even know. Well, girl, what I'm supposed to do? But Molly remembered that Jared was there. That's where she met Jared. So then this pushes her to reach out to Jared, who she hasn't talked to since what? Since she dropped like a hot potato because she got into the league. And meanwhile, the little league Dusty Boys have been playing her left and right. And Jared is sitting right there at Enterprise doing his dang on thing, still being popping. And here come Molly calling. But you know, that's the ride. Again, there's so many things going on. We get to see Lawrence is a good guy. He thinks that they're on a good track. He thinks that he's in a very stable relationship. I wasn't gonna say great, but at least stable, right? Cool. Molly winds up going through something with this new lead guy who actually is like one of those fuckboys who don't really know that he's a fuckboy. And he had the best intentions, like the well-intentioned fuckboy, right? So he literally tries to drop hints, but Molly, she blind. She don't see none of that. She is blind to all of the dating hints, the cues when she's trying to get him to come to this dang on engagement party and when he's running late. But he still shows up, and he shows up under the guise of like, it seems like you really just needed a win, so I wanted to show up for you. And then he makes the point, like, she's like, well, this is embarrassing. He's like, well, you really pressed for me to be here. When her friends introduce him, or like, oh, are you the new boyfriend? He says yes. And it's basically like he's going along with this fantasy that she's communicating non-verbally that she wants. And she was, y'all. She was really communicating non-verbally that she wanted all this. She wanted this commitment. She wanted him at this thing. She wanted them to be a thing, and he was kind of like playing along with it because he didn't want her to feel away. So I get the intention behind it, but it's like, bro, just tell me no, because there's some girls who don't necessarily get it. There's some girls who are very disillusioned, and Molly was very disillusioned from the very beginning of the episode. When he leaves and she like is squirming in bed and like so happy and giddy, it's like, girl, this isn't progressing. Like, you don't even pick up on it, but because it's like checking off, he's saying yes to the things that you want him to say yes to. You think that that's a substantial growth or movement in your relationship, and it's like, girl, it's not. And ultimately by the end of the episode, we see this. She gets drunk at this engagement party and then ends up at Jared's house. And they're like, girl, what are you doing here? Because he just works at Enterprise and don't have no degree and ain't on your level, right? Right? That's what you had said. Oh, y'all been watching way too much TikTok. But anyway, that is Molly's like journey in this episode, and I thought that it was good for her to actually experience this guy in particular. I think we all kind of need that. I think I might have had one of these guys before. Fellas, just be honest. Always be honest, regardless of how desperate the girl seems, regardless of how thirsty the girl seems. Yes, we want to make people happy, but ultimately, true happiness comes from this being a real thing, not from you pretending. No girl really wants to pretend in a relationship with you or pretend in some type of situation with you. So just go ahead and forego the pretending. All right, so we talked about Molly, we talked about Lawrence. Let's talk about motherfucking Issa Dee, okay? Issa set herself up. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. She set herself up because, okay, she reached out to Daniel, tried to help her get this video taken down. Daniel invites her into the studio. They already connect over music. Issa's still in a place, like, her and Lawrence are getting better, or like at least communicating, but she's still in a place of feeling like she doesn't know what she's doing with her life, and she wants to do something more. She wants to do something different. That was the whole point of episode 1, with her getting on stage and taking a chance and just expressing herself and being more free. So she literally put herself in a little incubator of a place that was going to give her that same feeling. What did you think was going to happen, Issa? And then you had the nerve to entertain the conversation with Dan when he brings up like she never gave him a chance, and she wants him to explain of like how he saw their previous relationship and why it never went as seriously as it was supposed to go. It's like, girl, pull up. What? Y'all need to have this conversation at Starbucks at 9 a.m. in Century City with everybody around, not in no dark damn studio after you just got out the booth from rapping bars and he hyping you up and you feeling great and both of y'all endorphins are high, dopamine is high. Sis, the lighting alone, like, it makes you want to drop your panties. What are we doing? What are we doing, Issa? Why are we here? Why are we here on this couch in this studio with this freaking mood lighting, with our endorphins and hormones high, listening to this dark chocolate man profess his previous love for you? Girl, what are we doing? I can't. After the first little kiss that he tried and she backed away, I was like, it's a wrap. This is a wrap. And seconds later, clothes off, bodies everywhere, just black love. And don't get me wrong, y'all. I actually wanted to see what the relationship would look like with Issa and Daniel, but I didn't want it to come with her cheating on Lawrence. I wanted her to like get out of the thing with Lawrence, and maybe they needed a break. Maybe they could have talked or something, and then she entertained this, but this act just makes it so much more messy, and it's so interesting. After the act happens, you see her go to the bathroom, she looks in the mirror, she seems really, really pleased with herself, right? Until she looks down at the soap dispenser. And then that takes us back to when they were sofa shopping and home shopping, and her and Lawrence had the joke about the soap dispenser. And what? Oh yeah, girl, you got history with this man, you were talking the future with this man, and now all of the guilt just rushes down her face. Issa, girl, we in trouble, sis. We in trouble. What was so poetic about how they did this episode is that Issa and Lawrence were presented with similar, I won't say the exact same, because I do believe that Issa's temptations were a lot more intense because she had a previous relationship and has a friendship with the person that was tempting her. Lawrence just knows Tasha from the bank, so he doesn't have additional emotional ties. But they were both presented with temptation, and Lawrence turned it away while Issa embraced it, which made this an even more poetic episode, no matter what the missteps that were made. And y'all, so while I'm like sitting here talking about Issa messing up, I'm not even gonna hold you. When it first came on screen and we saw this for the very first time, I was actually intrigued because we don't really get the conversation around girls cheating on guys. We only really get the conversation around guys cheating on girls. They made this choice for her to have this misstep or for her to do this, right? To take this action and cheat on Lawrence. But it wasn't done so in a frivolous way. It wasn't done so in a like, oh, he doesn't even matter type of thing. Like, you could see the full tension and the conflict there. There's already initial interest. There's so many more layers to it, and I felt like they just did a really great job of showing the general consensus of when a woman cheats. Like, yes, some women can cheat just for the hell of it, but in a lot of cases it is something a little bit deeper, rooted a little bit deeper, as long as it's not like retaliation cheating. And I thought that they did a really great job with it here. All right, y'all, that is my episode 5 from season 1 breakdown. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, this is one of my favorite episodes. I love how it is visually as well as the story that was told. Let me know what you loved about this episode in the comment section down below. I will be replying to every single comment that is posted on this video. Hope y'all are enjoying my Insecure breakdowns thus far. Season 5, the 5th and final season, is coming back in October, so we are getting you caught up before that. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and join the tribe so that you don't miss any of my Insecure videos or any of my other entertainment videos. I post new videos every day. My Insecure playlist is linked for you right now on screen in case you missed anything, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.